Hello. I don't need to get copyrighted, so can you turn that down some? Because that's gonna pick up when I'm gonna get copyrighted. Huh? Oh my bad, but yeah, excuse me guys. And we're back. Just gonna show you guys through some stats of the latest. Curry still at the top with 26 points. His shooting is just crazy. 52 at the 3 point and 56 in the field goal. 94 at the free throw. How many threes has he attempted? He shot 69. Is he leading the league in 3 point shots? Michael Porter Jr. is right behind him as usual with just one. Yeah, it's looking like he's leading the league as he always does. And literally by one shot. He's made 36, which is incredible. Luka is next at 24 points per game. He's sitting there decent with the rebounds at about 6, with 8 assists, doing great at giving up the ball. He's shooting an incredible 64 at the field goal and an incredible 50 at the 3 point, 94 at the free throw on 32 minutes. Curry is doing his on 34. I forgot to mention that. Lucas got 53 rebounds. Not bad. What's his field goal? His field goal attempts are 128. He's made 83. He's doing good. Jokic is averaging a double double, almost averaging a triple double. He was like 21st like last week, and now he's shot all the way up to the fourth spot. He's shooting astounding 55% from the field goal. He's shooting a subpar 38 from the three, but Jokic really doesn't need to shoot that many threes. And he's only doing that on a 32-minute night, which is amazing. Um, he shot how many threes? You really don't care about his how many, which is fucking incredible. Like this man shot 169 attempts and made 94. Like who the fuck can do that? Crazy. Um, his 3 point attempts is 34. He's only made 13. Like I said, he really doesn't need to shoot that many, and he doesn't need to make that many, but he does, and it's still a good percentage. Trey Young, let's see him, 24 points. His 3 point percentage is 45. His field goal is 49, which is that's Trey Young. Like can't be mad at that. Top five and still putting in points at his size. Kevin Durant, of course, you know he's gonna be top 10. He's shooting just below 50% at 49 from the three, shooting 51 from the field goal. Can't be mad at that. Shea Gildress, 63 from the 3 point and 58 from the field goal. How many free throw attempts? He's 100% at the free throw on 36 minutes a night He's leaning towards the heavy side. As you see, Trey Young, of course, has to lean towards the deep, heavy side. And as you see, that Kevin Durant kind of leans towards the heavy side because they have to provide for their team. Um, he has how many free throw attempts? Only 33, and he's made all 33. Crazy, 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 crazy. So you can't call him a free throw merchant, guys. I need to stop saying that about him. Even in the game, he doesn't shoot that many free throws. Look at Trey Young sitting at 26. Like, come on now. You guys gotta stop that Shea Gilders Alexander slander. Um, and top 10, let's see. Actually, we can do the top 20. Let's do the top 20 again. Michael Porter Jr. He's averaging 20, 53% from the field goal, 47 from the three. That's him. 80 from the free throw. That's him. Only 30 minutes from right. That's him. Um, 3-point made. 32 3-point attempts. 68. Just one shy below Curry. And he's doing that's solid. That's what he does. Really doesn't rebound, so that's why it's like below that. And of course, he does not pass the ball at 1.2. I'm surprised it's even at one and not like 0.8. You got Jalen Suggs. He's playing good. 20 points. I'm surprised. Is Paulo in the top 20? I'm not sure. Um, he's shooting a decent 37 from the three. Field goal 51 for his team. He's balling for his team. You know the Orlando Magic need all the help they can get. Victor, 21 points per game. 10 rebounds, averaging a double-double. Assists, wow, only 1.9. That's crazy. Blocks, 2.3. He's shooting a 38 three-point percentage. 48 at the field goal on 35. I'm surprised they even, I'm surprised they even leaning him towards that many minutes. I'm surprised he's not down like at 32 or something. Kind of more towards like 34. How many 3 points has he shot? 50. He is chucking them up there. That's it, man. Zion, 21 points, 9 rebounds. Do we care about his percentage? 30 at the three, of course. 45 from the field goal, not bad still. Tyrese Halliburton, he's gone. He's being fuego in this game. 21 points, 6 rebounds, 5.9 assists. 45 at the three and 45 from the field goal. Nasty work. Hold on a second.
He's making a video, okay?
Jalen Brown, he has
He's making a video.
22 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists,
It's recorded.
43 at the 3-point line, and 56 in the field goal. He's doing his thing. And like I said, I don't see Paolo Banchero on here. So, I don't see him. LeBron is doing good. He got 22 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Close to like the triple-double type status. 47 at the three and 48 at the field goal. On 35 minutes, not bad. Respect when I play that. Around that. That's why I really wanted to show you guys that Carl Anthony Towns says he is the best shooting big in the league at 44 at the 3-point line and 52 at the field goal. Hold on a second, Jermaine. And 52 at the field goal. Nobody else is sitting that close except Kelly Olynyk, and he's sitting at 50, and that's because he's only shooting 14 threes and made 7. Probably the least out of, like, yeah, nowhere sitting close to anyone, really, besides the zeros. Only person who's shot less than him and actually on the stat line is Miles Turner and Bam Adebayo. Okay. It's like, whatever his last name is. But, yeah, Karl Anthony Towns definitely one of the best shooting bigs. Sitting at 44. He shot 36 and made 16. Not bad. Especially for the record that they got. Ja. Where's Ja? Ja is sitting at 31 at the 3. Typical. 50 at the field goal. Typical. Noah Ball is doing pretty decent. He's not averaging no high points right now, but he's doing fairly decent. I just seen that game. Totally dismantled Golden State. You got Philadelphia 76ers, Joel Embiid taking the Player East of the Week home. Then you have Jokic taking the West Player of the Week home. Sabonis the next week. Jalen Suggs the second. For the East, Tyrese the third for the East, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for the West on the third week, putting both players at 1 apiece. One's averaging almost a triple-double, the other one's averaging, I think, almost a double-double, playing more minutes. He's averaging almost a double-double. And Jokic almost triple-double, playing more minutes, shooting better, but they have a worse record. Let's see. Definitely a long way, and you can't take out Luka. They're doing great. Philly's at 4 and 5. Milwaukee's at 2 and 6. Bulls 3 and 6. 9 and 0 for the Cavs. 6 and 3 for the Celtics. 5 and 3 for the Clippers. 7 and 3 for Memphis. 4 and 5 for the Hawks. 2 and 6 for the Heat. Without Jimmy Butler, they can't do nothing. 4 and 4, of course, for Charlotte. 2 and 7 for the bum-ass Jazz. 3 and 6 for Sac. 2 and 7 for, wow, sheesh, they're doing terrible. 2 and 7 for the Knicks. 8 and 1 for the Lakers. Very good. 4 and 5 for the Magic. Decent. 6 and 5 for Dallas. Decent. 0 and 9 for the bum-ass Nets. 10 and 0 for the Nuggets. 6-3 for the Pacers, 4-6 for the Pelicans, 4-6 for Detroit Pistons, which is very impressive because Cade Cunningham like had a broken arm from like literally the second game or like the first or second game, and I thought their season was going to be like the Nets, like no wins, but somehow they're very impressive. They've still managed to keep a decent record, and he should be coming back, I believe, in like 3 weeks or something like that, to a decent record team, and hopefully he can contribute. 2-7 for the Raptors. Of course, they're trash. 5-5 for the Rockets. Decent. That's about them. 5-4 for the Spurs. That's about them. 6-3 for the Suns. They're actually putting it together. I see them crashing though. Like Bobo's not happy there. Look, Bobo wants to get out of there. So like I see them. Like, who else wants to leave? Grayson Allen. He wants to get out of there. Their season's gonna go kaputs. They already got pieces that want to leave. 6-2 for the Thunder, which is they've got to go on a hot streak. Like they've been doing good. They've got to win their next couple games, which they did great against the Bucks and of course against the Celtics, which they really need to do. They got the Pacers, and then they got sacked, both terrible teams that they should beat, and then they have the Nuggets, which is going to be an exciting game. I'm gonna play as the Thunder, give myself a really good challenge, see what I can do. Even though I'm not saying I expected Golden State to put up way more of a fight against the Nuggets, they did not. We got the Timberwolves sitting at 3-6. They cannot put together, even with Julius Randle and Anthony Edwards putting in great points. Even um, Alexander Walker, he's putting up decent stats, but they're just not coming up the wins. They can't. It seems to be like they can't clinch games when it comes down to it. In fourth quarters, they just fall apart. Of course, nobody expects much from the Trailblazers. They're 3-6. Austin Rivers was signed for a 1-year deal on October 20th, and already they're trying to get rid of him November 3rd. Not even a month later. Like Portland don't know what to do. 8-2 for the Warriors. Very good. For the two losses, who did they lose to? They lost to the Rockets the first game. Yeah, Amin Thompson. He held them. Carry for like 17. Like and then they went on a complete tear, winning 8 in a row, and then ran right into Denver Wall. They have the Heat next, easy win should be. You never know with basketball. Timberwolves, if they not getting it together, that should be a pretty easy win. And then they have Philadelphia 76ers, another easy win. And then you got Orlando Magic, another easy win. Then you're going to run into Boston, which should be a good game. And I'm going to play as Boston on that game. I control 5 teams, you guys. I control the Hawks, which I don't really play that much. I just let Trae Young run around, do his thing when I simulate it. And they be coming out with the dub sometimes, so um, I control the Cavs, I control the Celtics, the Thunder, and the Nuggets. Um, and of course, you got these bum ass 3-5 Wizards. That's the whole league. At the records, let's look at the standings, the division. Cavs sitting at the top, of course. The Pacers at 2. Pistons sitting at 3. Then you got the Hawks sitting in second behind the Hornets, and the Magic at third. That's about right. Really should be Magic at the top if they can take their next game. Grizzlies sitting at the top on the Southwest Division at 73. Sitting pretty comfortably. Spurs second. Nuggets, of course, sitting at the Northwest Division at the top. Thunder second. I don't foresee anybody catching them if they keep up their hot streak, especially like the next couple of games. Lakers sitting at their top at the Pacific Division at 8-1, and the Warriors right behind them at 8-2, with a half a game behind. Celtics sitting at 6-3, and they sitting at 6-3, and the 76ers at 4-5. So they're after the Celtics always have a tough roster. So they can definitely still catch that hot streak. I'll be trying to play against them a lot. I'll play as them, and that's the whole thing. Conference, of course. Celtics at the top of the conference in the East. Celtics second, still at a 6-3 record. The Pacers right there tied at a 6-3 record. And then, of course, Nuggets, Lakers, Warriors, Thunder, Grizz. Alright, guys. See you next time, Block members.